everyone's joining in. Today I'm be doing the Would You Rather book tag. So this was a very old tag. I was just looking for some general book tags to do, and this kind of popped up, and I thought, why not do that? I'll link the original video down below so you guys can check it out. But without further ado, let's get to the tag. So the first question is, would you rather read only trilogies or standalones? This is a hard one. It depends on how the story goes. I think sometimes I like trilogies, sometimes I like standalones, but for the most part, I think I would rather read trilogies, just because sometimes I like a book so much that I wish there was a sequel and all that, so I would choose trilogies. So the next question is, would you rather read only female or male authors? For the most part, I've been reading mostly female authors. No offense, I'm not saying that I won't read any male authors, but from the most of the books that I mostly read, they're mostly female authors, but it just happens, so it's kind of a toss-up for me, but mostly I would read female authors just because I don't know why some of them grab my attention more than written by male authors, but for the most part, I guess I'll pick female authors. So the next question is, would you rather shop at Barnes & Noble or Amazon? This one's also tricky because I shop at both of them, but usually most of the time I shop on Amazon just because some of the books are a lot cheaper on Amazon versus at Barnes & Noble. So yeah, I would choose Amazon, even though people have been very skeptical about Amazon recently, but for me, I just mostly shop books on Amazon just because it's cheaper. And the next question is, would you rather all books to become movies or TV shows? For the most part, I think TV shows I would want them all to become TV shows just because you get more character development through TV shows more than movies sometimes, just from my personal experience with watching book to TV adaptations versus book to movie adaptations, depending on the book. But most of the time, I wish that some of the books are TV shows versus movies. So the next question is, would you rather read 1 pages per day or 5 books per week? I honestly think 5 pages per day would be more fit for me, just because I don't, like, some days I read a lot, sometimes I don't read a lot, but I would not read 5 books a week because that's a bit too much for me, and it'll put too much pressure on myself, which I don't like doing when it comes to reading. So yeah, I would pick read 5 pages per day for this one. And the next question is, would you rather be a professional reviewer or author? I would say author, just because I've been wanting to be a author since I was little, and I'm still working on my current novel at the moment, even though it's a slow process just because of my busy schedule for 2022 because of my wedding. So yeah, I would prefer be a professional author versus a reviewer, just because I like to write so much. And the next question is, would you rather only read your top 20 favorite books over and over, or always read new ones that you haven't read before? I've been reading more new books lately. I barely reread books anymore, so for this one I definitely would do books that I haven't read before, just because I do like rereading books, but I haven't been rereading books as much. So yeah, I would pick read new books, reading books I haven't read before. And the next question is, would you rather be a librarian or a bookseller? No matter how much I would like to work in a bookstore, I think I would prefer working as a librarian, just because I think it would be much easier, and plus people would save money on books and they would just return it whenever, or just find books that they probably never heard before that is similar to things that they like from movies and TV shows or other books in general. So yeah, I would be a librarian for sure. And the next question is, would you rather only read your favorite genre or every genre except your favorite? I would prefer reading my favorite genre, just because I would not read horror books. That's the one genre that I don't like reading, just because I'm not a fan of horror in general, and I'm just like, I would rather prefer reading books from my favorite genre, just because yeah, I would not read anything but my favorite genre, so yeah, I would prefer doing that. And the last question is, would you rather only read physical books or ebooks? I tend to read ebooks only when I'm traveling, just because I don't want to carry a physical book with me, so I do only use ebooks For that reason, I only use it for traveling purposes, but most of the time I prefer reading physical books altogether. So that's all for Would You Rather book tag. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and comment down below some of the questions that I answered, and let me know in the comments. Let me know about your answers down below. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!